Yeah, hi there. These comments are for S, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for your TOEFL online course, the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And you've been working hard. You're one of my online TOEFL students, and you have a specific question, and your question is complicated. This is why I'm doing a video, to try to help you as much as I can. So you say, I got frustrated about the speaking section. I want to know exactly what I should do to raise my speaking scores from 23 to 26 and beyond. I want to enroll in your special speaking program. I just want to be sure that I'm on the same page. I have to pay $400. Then I can start sending you 3 speaking questions every day and get full response about grammar mistakes that I did in addition to what I should say or do to make my response worth 30 out of 30. Is that right? Yes, it is. And you will have 6 months access. Once you make your $400 payment, I will cancel your subscription. You will have 6 months access to my course, and you can begin posting 3 speaking practice tests every day. Now, I do have some advice. Now, we got to be on the same page here. It isn't just exactly your speaking here. You have a combination of things that you have to improve if you want to reach 26 points or higher on the speaking section of the TOEFL IBT exam. Now, first of all, let's take a look at when you get a score, and if you're scoring around 23 points, it means that you have some problems with your delivery, which means minor difficulties with intonation or pacing, which are noticeable. You also have what's called imprecise or incorrect use of vocabulary or grammar structures, or you are limited in the range of structures used, and that you have a tendency to use basic grammar. Some of these problems affect your overall fluency, but these problems do not affect the communication of ideas, and also sometimes the development of your ideas is limited, right? So I think right now you're having more language use and also delivery problems. So here's my advice. Now, when you go to my website, okay, let's go to the pronunciation area. Let me show you, and let me talk about this service. You want to make sure you fully understand what it is. So this is my diagnostic or corrective service offered for Speak Clearly lessons number 7 through 24 and 26 through 47. So here's what you want to do. Now, once you make that additional payment, I will create a specific discussion thread only for you, and your name will be there, and that's when you will start posting your speaking and pronunciation practice test. Now, I recommend, because you have such a heavy non-native speaker accent, you should start focusing on these pronunciation exercises in each of these lessons, right? So what you're going to do is each day, here's my recommendation, do 2 pronunciation practice exercises each day and then 1 speaking practice test. So I can help you with your pronunciation, and I can also evaluate one of your speaking practice tests. It might be independent or integrated, whatever you want to pick. So you're doing 3 per day, and I'm giving you feedback with both pronunciation and also your TOEFL speaking. So if you go to this specific exercise here, and you want to go through all of my pronunciation lessons, you'll notice in each particular video, there will be, at the end of the video, there'll be some practice that you can do here. So let me go ahead and click on this. Notice
contrasting
how I
the
can make
vowels,
it bigger.
the little a and the o. Ah, o. Listen.
Now what you want to do is, everything that I say here, you want to repeat after me. You want to practice everything. I've made all of my pronunciation videos are captioned. Even when you see this.
Your paper, and without looking at the video, write same if the 2 words.
Right when we get to the end of this exercise, watch this.
Listening discrimination.
Even here, I want you to read everything, including all of these sentences. You're going to read with me.
You're going to hear some pairs of words.
Even that, even reading with me at the same pace and the same rhythm is also good. Now, at the very end of each of these exercises, right here,
Pause the video to make your recording now.
so these are the practice exercises. These are the ones you want to post for me online. Each specific video will have 2 specific exercises at the end of the video. You want to do the sentence and the paragraph readings. I'm going to help you here mostly with your pronunciation because you have to solve your pronunciation if you want to get better with TOEFL speaking. Okay, now notice also after this exercise you have one more.
Vowel sounds in each word. Pause the video to make your recording now.
This is your voice recording exercise 2. You want to post this also at the VoxyPop discussion group, right? So you want to tell me, though, remember that my website is huge. There's over 630 lessons. Once you start posting these, tell me specifically what lesson it is. You're going to say it's lesson number 27, right? And then you're going to say lesson number 7 or lesson number 8. So you'll say lesson number 7, voice recording exercise 1, lesson number 7, voice recording exercise 2. And then remember that I have all of these paragraphs and sentences and things in a book. And then I can find them in the book, and then I can help give you practice. All right? So I think we're getting on the same page here, right? Now let's go back to the course for a minute. Now another thing that you want to do to also help you with your pronunciation is you'll notice after lesson number 24 you have it says see and hear how the vowel and consonant sounds are produced. Again, you want to start practicing this. So it's going to take you to a website, and what I recommend here is actually use a mirror. You see that? Now you can see how you need to produce the sound. You can watch the woman here produce it. You can also see what's happening.
Pa.
See that?
Pa.
And then watch this.
Pot. Happy. Top.
Now what you're going to do is hold a mirror, and you're also going to practice imitating the sounds here. What I recommend, go through all the stop, fricative, affricate, nasal, liquid, and glide consonants, everything. Then when you're done with that, you can also go to vowels. You can practice front vowels. You can practice central vowels. And you can also practice back vowels. This will give you all the sounds, all the vowel sounds of American English. See that? And this is the one that's killing you right now. This sound. This is hard for you. You see that? So you're also going to practice all vowel, all consonant sounds. Start practicing here. Remember, holding the mirror up to next to you where you can see it, or you can do a webcam video, and then you can evaluate. One of the best, most effective things that you can do in order to improve your pronunciation and your speaking of American English is, you sent me a message here, right? You said this. In the beginning, you said, I want to know exactly what I should do to raise my speaking scores. You should already be aware of what your problems are. You need to know what vowels, what consonant sounds you're having trouble with. You have to become more aware of these things yourself, not just having me or some other linguistics professor tell you these things. You have to become aware of these, because once you realize what your difficulties are, you're more likely to be able to change those things. All right, you see what we're saying? So once you make your payment, I will create your VoxyPop discussion group. My recommendation is do 2 pronunciation practice exercises every day and do one speaking practice test. Now, of course, you're paying me. You can do whatever you want. If you want to focus only on the speaking, you can do that. But that's not what I would do, because I already know you have a lot of pronunciation problems. And you need to solve those problems if you want to also improve your speaking. Now remember, in addition to using my online TOEFL course, make sure you're watching movies in English. This is also very, very helpful for you and your pronunciation. Right? So watch movies as much as you can. Talk to native speakers as much as you can. Right? If you live in the United States or even in another country, you can join this group here. Go to Toastmasters.org. You can learn more about this organization. Let's go click on it for just a minute and see what we're Toastmasters International right here. This organization here, you need to go to this webpage, join this group. They have speaking exactly where you live. More than likely, there is a Toastmasters group in your city. You show up there, you network, you make friends, and you will speak. They will make you speak every time you show up. All right, so check this out also. Okay, anyway, thank you for your comments. You're doing a great job. You're working very hard. You just got to keep pushing. You got to push, push, push. You got to work, keep working. Follow my suggestions. Don't get frustrated. You will get 26 points. You got to believe it. I believe it. You can believe it. The question is, how hard do you have to fight to reach that goal? We can't answer that exactly. But if you don't give up, you keep working hard, you will reach your goal. I've had students reach their goal in as little as 2 to 3 months. I had one student, it took her 8 months. She reached her goal, though, eventually, and she did get the 26 and the 24 on the speaking and the writing aspects of the exam. Why is that? She worked hard. She refused to give up. She followed my suggestions, and eventually she reached her goal. Now, hopefully, it will not take you 8 months. Hopefully not, right? But the main thing is, don't give up. All right, thank you very much.